Hi, love bugs. Today for reading, we are going to get into a fantasy or make-believe story about a bear named Teddy. Now, in a fantasy, animals can do the things that people do. In real life, animals can't always do everything that people do. So let's talk a little bit about what you know about real bears. Where do real bears live? Right, some real bears live in forests or wood areas. Some live in zoos. Polar bears live in cold areas. Very good. And what do bears look like? They're furry, right? Some are brown. What other colors? White like a polar bear. Black. Very good. Now, I want you to think about things that you do. Okay, that you as a child do or humans do. Now, what do you think Teddy will do that is like what you do? Well, where do you live? Okay, do you think Teddy in the story might live somewhere like that? Because remember, in a fantasy story, bears might not act like real bears in the wild. They might act more like you. So maybe you're right. Maybe Teddy is going to live in a house like you or in an apartment like you. What does Teddy look like on the cover? Yeah, Teddy is wearing clothes. Do bears in real life wear clothes? No, but in a fantasy story, a bear can absolutely wear clothes. And looking at this picture, Teddy looks kind of stylish to me. I see he has a hat on and he's got these overalls. Now, what do you think? What kind of activities do you think Teddy likes to do? I know that you all have told me that you like activities like playing video games and board games. You like coloring and playing with dolls and soldiers and action figures. Well, what do you think Teddy likes doing? That's a good guess. Somebody guessed Teddy might like running a race because look at him. It looks like he's on the move. And the reason I think he's going fast that some of you might have thought is I notice in this illustration that there's a lot of movement on his feet and he's even kicking up a cloud of dust, of dirt as he's moving. So maybe you're right. Maybe he is running. Well, let's think about this. These things that you've noticed. And let's look at our title of this story. Teddy on the move. So running a race might make sense because he is on the move. That's a good prediction. I see some other creatures in the story. Do we notice anything about them? They have special hats on. I agree with you. They're also wearing the same thing. So maybe they're doing something together. You know how like when you're on the same team of a sport, you wear the same thing? Maybe these two are doing something together. We'll have to read to find out. Now, this story, Teddy on the Move, is written by an author named Robert Hall, and all these beautiful illustrations, these pictures that you see, were made by an illustrator named Ian Force. So, as we read Love Bugs, we're going to keep our predictions in our mind as we're reading the story. Some of you predicted you think Teddy likes to run. Maybe he runs a race. Maybe he lives in a house. And also, you predicted that he wears clothes, which is a great prediction because I do see on the cover that he is wearing clothes. Now, let's read through this story together, okay? And let's see what's happening with Teddy today. Teddy on the Move. Just bear with me, love bugs. Ha ha ha, get it? Bear with me. Like a teddy bear. But how I used it, it means just be patient with me. I just want to make sure as I look into my camera that you could see all of the words. So we're going to start on this page, love bugs, and here we go. Teddy is a busy bear. See him moving here and there? Hurry, hurry, teddy bear. Hurry, hurry, everywhere. We're going to read through it first, love bugs, and then we'll talk about it. Teddy wants a snack to eat, so he looks for something sweet. Cupboard's bare. He's out the door. See him dashing to the store? Hurry, hurry, teddy bear. Hurry, hurry, everywhere. Make sure we're taking a good look at these pictures. Over, under, up, and down, Teddy rushes through the town. Hurry, hurry, teddy bear. Hurry, hurry, everywhere. Love bugs, you notice, I said we wouldn't stop, but I notice these orange words when we get to those pages repeat the same phrase. So if you'd like to say that phrase with me when we get to it, please feel free to join in. Lots of good illustrations here. Teddy zips in for a treat. Then he's out with snacks to eat. Up and down, under, over. Look out, Teddy! Here comes Rover! See him running? He's so quick. Look out, Teddy! There's a brick! Teddy was a busy bear. Now he can't go anywhere. So love bugs, what I like at the end of this story, it says, what is this story about? And use the pictures to retell it. So when we started our story, we met Teddy. What was he doing in his home? Right, he had a broom out and he was cleaning. He was doing such a good job. Remember, he was moving from here and there and just cleaning the house. And then he got over here and he went to his cupboard, which is a fancy name for your cabinets, inside your cabinets and your closets. And he looks in there, and what was the problem? Right, he couldn't find any honey to eat. His cupboard was bare. He didn't have much left. So then, what did he do? Yeah, that's when Teddy started dashing around town. Where was he heading? Yeah, he was heading to like a grocery store to get some food. And then on his way home, he was still going so quickly. What happened to him? Exactly. There was a brick out on the middle of the road and he didn't see it and he tripped. And he ended up getting hurt and now he can't go anywhere. But he's very happy laying in bed with his what? His honey, right? So let's talk again. Let's go through it and think about the predictions you made at the beginning of this story. You predicted that Teddy would wear clothes because you saw him on the cover wearing clothes. And your prediction was absolutely right. Because as I look through this story, Teddy is in that same outfit. And even when he gets hurt, if we look at the end, and he's laying in bed, let me get to that page, we see that Teddy changed into pajamas. And pajamas are definitely a type of clothing. So you were right on the money with that, love bugs. Good job. You also predicted that Teddy might live someplace like you, like in a house or an apartment. Well, we start off and it says that he's busy, a busy bear, moving here and there. And what was he doing? He was cleaning. And when his cupboard was bare and he left, it said, cupboard's bare, he's out the door. See him dashing to the store. So he's dashing, moving fast to the store, and we can see, and the author didn't tell us exactly where he lives, but the illustrator helped us with the photo. And where does Teddy live? Sure enough, he lives in a house, which was a great prediction made by you. Some of you predicted that you think Teddy runs a race. Well, you know what? When you look at that cover, I'd agree with you on that prediction. That was a great prediction to make based on what you saw. Because it kind of looks like maybe he's on like the track of a race and he's in the middle of one. But all good readers, sometimes we make predictions and they don't come true. And that doesn't mean you're not a good reader. That just means that as you read, you found out more information from the author to show you something different. So it sometimes happens that we make predictions and they don't happen. We predicted that he was running a race, but as we look through the story, what was really happening with Teddy? Yeah, he wasn't running necessarily a race, but he was definitely running to the store. What was the hurry? Did he have to be running? You're right. Probably not. He was just really motivated and really wanted to get some honey because he was hungry and his cabinet was bare. He wanted something to eat, so he was running. You know, we could probably learn a really good lesson from Teddy. What do you think that lesson might be? He ran there, he ran home, and then what happened? Right. Sometimes we want to do things because we're excited, and we do them so quickly that we can make mistakes. And sometimes those mistakes can hurt us, and we could get hurt. So we always want to take our time, even when we're really excited about something, or we really need to get something done. It's good to be slow and steady like the turtle, right? Slow and steady wins the race. And when you're slow and steady, you know, if Teddy was going slow and steady, he might have seen that brick. Let's go back through a little bit too to see. He was doing a nice job cleaning. His cupboard was bare, so he dashed out the door. And then when he was hurrying, he didn't seem to notice around him. But look, there's those clothes we said were all the same and those special hats. Where was he walking or running through? Yeah, he was walking and running through what we call a construction site where there's lots of building going on. And I notice everybody kind of is looking at him wondering like, wow, where's this guy going so fast? And Teddy was going so fast through the town that on the way home, when he's carrying these goodies that he bought, and then it says, look out, Teddy, here comes Rover. So let's use a clue from the picture. Who must Rover be? Yeah, Rover must be that big dog, right? And then he's coming and he's rushing and he's rushing. And you see these two construction workers in the back are looking at him like, oh boy, does this guy see? And he didn't see that one of these bricks was left out in the middle of the walkway. And boom, that's when Teddy falls, because Teddy was certainly on the move. But the good news is Teddy is okay and he's getting better in his bed. So love bugs, it's good when we begin a new book like we did today to really look at all of those pictures, because sometimes there's clues in those pictures that aren't in the words that the author gives. And it's really good to pay attention to the words because the author really tells us so much about the characters that we need to know. And we made great predictions today. And the one thing we can learn, love bugs, is it's okay if not every prediction we make comes out right. The great part about reading is you read to find out. It's like a little mystery, and I always love those mysteries. So I hope you had fun with me today reading Teddy on the Move. Tomorrow, we're going to visit Teddy a little bit more and talk some more about the special things that Teddy's doing and maybe look at some causes and effects. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Meet me and Teddy here, same place, same time. Bye.